Trying to see how this works. I don't even know if my computer can handle this. I wonder if anybody can hear me. There's people in here. Oh! Hey, Cold Castleberry. I'm trying to figure out how this works. I want to play some background music for you guys. I switched this over. And now it doesn't want to play. Okay, so. Okay. Maybe I can add another audio source. Let's see. Create input capture. Hmm. I'm glad I put this as test. Cancel. Okay, device. Oh, what? No. Get rid of that. Hmm. Let's see. So I just got window capture. We have a microphone. I want to play some background music for you without it being too distracting. Let's see. Maybe we'll just try to do here. Boy, is this thing chugging along. Let's see. Into my music. I had music going for you guys. Oh, here's some music for you guys. Let me know when you can hear the music and how it sounds compared to me. We may just try to go with this. Hmm. You're in my classroom. Oh, I guess kind of. Let's see. What happens if I fold this back to where I want it to be? No, but where is my... Okay. Is there going to be a sick amount of lag? I don't know. Okay. Can you hear me at all? At this point, I'd just be happy if you guys could hear the actual voice, and then we'll take it from there. I know Caden says that he doesn't hear anything. Oh, that's right, because I kept on repeating the same thing. Okay. Okay, maybe I can hear it, maybe you guys can't, but let's see. So, I have a little bit of time, and I've been working really hard on the new video. It's another animated video, which is why it's taking forever. So it sounds like you can hear me, but not the music, which, well, it's not ideal, but we can work it out later. So I figured I'm going to test some streaming because I want to see if my computer can do it, if I can actually draw and stream with you guys at the same time, because if though, we could have a little bit more interaction than we've been having, because like, yeah, I'm like 30 days overdue on the latest video. Sorry. Okay. Why is this? None of this actually doing? Oh no, that shouldn't do that. Oh, I have a feeling this is not going to work the way that I want it to, with how much this is chugging around. Okay, so if there's no music, I'm going to take off the music anyway. You know what? If there's no music, yeah, I'm just going to take off the music anyway. I'll figure that out some other time. But, let's see if like this can actually happen. So the video that I'm working on now, I'm at, I don't know if you can see like the file names at the top, but I'm like well into the 50s for the individual assets. Like they're basically scenes. So far I'm like 50 scenes in, and I still have a long way to go. So I thought that I could give you a little bit of a look on how I do all of this. And then if you have any questions, plus I could also figure out how this actually works. Okay, so let's see. I need a Bismarck line and a Bismarck color. Bismarck color. So in this scene that I'm drawing now, Bismarck, Otto von Bismarck, and Napoleon III are going to be forming an alliance, and Austria is going to be in the background, and he's going to be getting really mad about it. So what I'm doing now is I'm setting up my files, and for every major character, they get their own line layer and their own line layer and their own color layer, and then there'll be a background layer and stuff like that. I'm using Photoshop right now. Let's see, who asked that? Deborah asked, what am I using? I'm using Photoshop right now, and hopefully I'll be able to use it while streaming at the same time. I've never tried this before. And then my laptop, so don't know how strong it's going to be for this. Okay. Now I already have some references that I'm using, like, come on, move over. This is already a file of Bismarck. This is like my standard Bismarck that I've been doing. Oh boy, I think it's going to be lagging. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be working. But we'll copy the merge, then we'll bring it back over here. And then what I do at this point is paste it in. And this will be my Bismarck reference. Oh, if that's how slow he's going to go. Oh, wow, he's not even moving. Okay. I think is it freezing up on me? I can't tell. Anyway, and then I'm doing a new character, Napoleon III. So what I generally do with that is I get a photo reference so that like I can set his costume and all that kind of stuff like that. Boom. So this will be the photo reference here. I should plug in my computer already. As far as streaming software I'm using, boy, oh boy, okay, everything's gonna go haywire for a second. Oh, that was better than I thought. Okay. As far as streaming software that I'm using OBS. Haven't really used it before. This. Why is nothing moving when I'm telling it to move? Oh, he finally moved. Okay. And he finally moved. So I'm gonna X him out for now. We'll X out the streaming in a little bit. And the first thing I do is I just put in my thumbnails. You know, like they tell you to do in art class and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I already have a thumbnail. I have a book, like a thumbnail book that I use. And then let's see how laggy it is. Okay. So we're in our sketch. We'll go to blue. What I do is I make two kind of sketch layers. I make a blue layer, like very much blue, and then I change it down here to color. And then I make a sketch layer and I bring down the opacity a little so it's not as big. Go to my voice stream. I'm barely getting this stream going, Ian Tripp. Sorry. But this way, like I can have a blue layer, and it actually reminds me like a long time ago when I tried doing comics. A lot of times you would do your sketches in blue because when you would bring them to a copier, the copier wouldn't pick up the blue. So it's kind of nice that I'm back to that way. Okay, let's see. Okay, the lag isn't that bad yet. Okay, so I want to put my guys up in here. Okay, still not quite sure which one I want on which side. But in this scene over here, you can have one guy on one side. And he's got, oh wow. Wow, that's a little laggy. So I got to make like really short brush strokes. I guess that's going to be the key. Really short brush strokes. Okay, boom, boom. And we'll put the other guy over here. Okay. Wow. Just, chuggy, chuggy, chuggy. Okay. We'll put a line up here, line up here. Line up here, line up here. Okay. And he'll be extending this hand. Yeah, I don't like that much. Yeah, he looks like marshmallow. Okay, good joke. Okay. We'll have their hands actually meet over here. And let's see. I'll have his arm go like this. And over here. Let's make his head a little bit bigger. Okay. We'll even give him like giving a thumbs up back here, like, hey, we're all good. All right. That's about balanced in the frame. And there we go. Yeah, it's about balanced. And then, like, we can always have Austria getting crazy back there. We could zoom out like that. Okay. So I think, okay, here's what we can do. This is why I like using Photoshop, okay? So I'm gonna copy what I have here, okay? Then I'm gonna transform it a little. I wanna keep this. I wanna make it a little bit smaller. Okay, if it'll actually go. Okay, good. And then, so this way I can move the guy on the right back. Oh, what happened? Okay, there it goes. It's back. Okay. Good. So I can enter. I can deselect. Come on. Enter, deselect. So then what I can do is I can take this guy here. Okay. Deselect. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really playing some weird stuff on my computer. Come on, deselect. I'm losing buttons. Okay, there we go. And I can move him back a little. Okay, so this won't be the most efficient way for me to work as far as actually getting stuff done. But I can move him back a little. Maybe over here. There, okay. Then I'll just adjust his arm a little. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. And he can extend, and he can extend a little fuller over here. Okay, we'll just put roughly where they're going to be. Okay, and that way you have more room for Austria over here. I can like do a zoom out because I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Steven, by evening, you've seen every one of my videos, so what's the best one? You tell me. Okay. Okay. So now it's time to make decisions. I think I'm gonna have to keep Bismarck on the right-hand side. I mean, on the left-hand side. So all I'm gonna do with him, I'm gonna bring him down. Okay. I'm gonna bring him down. There you go, Bismarck. Okay, and then we'll go back to the sketch line because we're not done sketching. Okay. And we'll start putting in our line, our sketched out line work. Okay. So right now, I pretty much have him into the essential parts, and then everything kind of falls in. Okay, so he's got his big mustache. Okay, and that's where his big mustache will go. He's got his nose over here. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on the comments. I'm actually doing that on my phone. Because I think if I try to set up another window with the live stream, I would just be going crazy right now. And my computer would just explode. Hopefully it doesn't do that anyway. Okay. But these are the basics for how he'll look. Okay, maybe I'll move his eye over a little bit here. Bring down the erase. Oh, that was too much of an erase. Okay. There we go. Okay. Put a chin over in here. His eyes a little bit bigger. Okay. His cheek line doesn't have to be as extreme. Does the audio sound horrible? Let me know if the audio sounds horrible, because that's something that we could work on in a future stream. I could set up my mic, the prerequisite Blue Yeti mic. I like that one too. I'm glad the Roanoke Let It Go one did as well as it did, and continues to perform the way that I would like it to. Okay. Make sure it's clear that his mustache will go the entire way. And let me take care of this bottom lip line right here. Okay. Because that's a lip. Okay. Let's see. I think his mustache actually. We'll play with that when we actually do the lines. But this will go back here. Oh, let me put my line weight up a little. Okay. Let me go here. Okay. Let's see. In the last scene, what was his uniform like in the last scene? Did I have him? No, the last scene that I did, I finished this one last night, is we were checking in with Napoleon to make sure that he was still on St. Helena. He's still on St. Helena. Okay. But I do keep on alternating costumes with Bismarck. So let me see which one. I want to go with a white costume right now. Wow, this is taking forever to open. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think everything's frozen. I can't tell. Cancel. Let's try that one more time. Open. Let's see how it goes. What if I bypass this window and go with an open recent until I find one that I want? You didn't miss much, Ben Tillison. I am just trying to figure out how streaming works. So, and if my computer can handle it, and it very much looks like it can't. But we shall try. We shall see what we can do. Wow. Yeah. I wish I could really do some draw streaming like this. I wish it was almost like the good old days where I could just do like a Google Hangout streamy. Like, see if I can still do that. Because this doesn't seem like it's working very well. I did try doing some streaming via Google Hangout yesterday. I couldn't. Oh, wait. Is that finally what I want? And it's going to disappear, isn't it? Yep. Everything's so frozen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kind of responds. What are the chances that to-do list, let's see, maybe 49 has the white costume. But everything's frozen. I can't do anything. Okay, let's see if I can go file. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what I'll use for my white costume. Buttons, gold sash, boom, boom, boom. Okay. And, so we have boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's get back to doing some drawing. Me and my friends in 4th grade use your channel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Although, I do have to remind you, it's actually BETTS. I know it's very confusing because, like, you don't use punctuation in your channel name. And since I didn't really have punctuation in my channel name, people don't know if the S is possessive or part of the actual part of my actual name. It is BETTS. That is fine. Everybody always gets it wrong on here. I don't mind. I love your video intros. Oh, you talking about like the older one? Because I'm trying to get a little bit less on the intros, only because I'm trying to get right to it. Okay, so this looks like I'm probably going to wind up just doing like laying out of lines here. And then let's see what we have over here. Okay, we had a straight costume going down here. Okay, it's okay. Don't feel bad at all. Okay. If you, Todd McFarlane said this, if you don't make sounds while you're drawing, are you actually drawing? I say, no, you are not. Okay, we'll put that over here, a little bit of a collar. Okay, so there's our, we have to have his spiky thing. I just remembered what it was the other day. Canubis, a really good channel, Canubis, reminded me as well. And I forgot what this is called. Something with a D, I believe. Okay, and we'll put where his bird is going to go up here. Okay. So the premise of this new video, is trying to nail down an actual definitive event that was the cause of World War I, like the actual cause. The spark was by far the assassination of the Archduke, and the video starts that way. The video starts like with a whole animated sequence about the assassination. But then it goes into, well, that might have been like, it is the scratch, but what's the actual itch? What's the actual cause? And that's where old Bismarck over here comes into play. Oh boy. Okay, I'm almost afraid, but I'm going to try to save this. So, yeah, okay, so I hit save, and I have these side buttons because I'm working on a touchscreen tablet for this. And this really good side screen button thing so that I don't have to keep on flipping my tablet back and forth to keyboard mode, non-keyboard mode. But I just tried hitting the save button and the tablet just went crazy. So maybe I can actually get it to work. I like how Windows says when you try to do it, it says working on it. Like, dude, am I really putting you out like that? So yeah. Oh, thank you for just subscribing. Good. Yeah, I think last night we just went over 76,000 subscribers. Let me see if I twist this around, if it'll work a little bit better. Hopefully that wasn't too loud as I did it. Oh boy, I have windows coming and going all over the place. Oh boy. Okay. Can I just save this as 54? Oh boy, every little element is coming up one by one. So yeah. Can I actually do it? 54. What? Oh, will I actually be able to save this? Yes. So when this whole thing ultimately crashes, I will at least have this very simple pencil drawing, scratch drawing done. Yeah. So I don't even know how to look at all of this stuff. My video output is low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how much more I can give you. Okay, but okay, so this guy over here that we're going to move on to, his name is Napoleon the Third, and he is the mid-century ruler of France. And he, oh, no, let's just make him a little, okay, because I haven't drawn him yet. So, boom, 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 boom. He will be a new character in this little production. Let me get him closer so I can zoom in a little. So I haven't drawn him yet, so it's one of those things where it's like, well, however I draw him this way, that's how he's going to stay. So I'm looking at his face. Oh, I don't want to draw directly on that. I want to draw on my sketch layer. Okay, it looks like he's got a bump in his nose, and then a bump in his nose again. Okay, and then we got his nostril over here. But like however I draw him right now is how he will be for the rest of the video. So I have to draw him. I have to like the way that I'm actually doing it. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. We'll put his eyes over in here. Luckily, all of these guys at this time in history have incredible and very unique mustaches. So, yeah. So, it's going to be... this is like a horrible facial hair that he has. So, like he's a musketeer or something. Which, does that take place during this time? I don't know. I've never actually read it. Although, it is one of my favorite candy bars. Okay, so we'll go like that. There we go, like that. Bum. He's got a decent jawline, so we'll give him a decent jawline. Okay, he's got some interesting hair that bobs down here. That makes it easy. It's got kind of an omni-shape head. Okay. Looks like Photoshop. Yeah, it's Photoshop. It's Photoshop, and I'm using OBS. Photoshop, and I'm using OBS to try to stream. Let's see. And he's got a very high hairline. Don't we know how that goes? Okay. So we'll put him back here. Okay. And yeah, he's not coming out too bad. Digging it. His hair seems to like flop up a little over here. So yeah. Okay. That'll be like his. I'm going all over. Oh boy. What's happening? Let's see. Because that's not ideal. I don't know if you can see what's happening here, but it keeps on fluctuating between letting me see my drawing and not letting me see my drawing, which is less than ideal. You're doing homeschool right now. You should be learning something. Save. Will it actually save? Actually did save. My computer is so confused right now. So why don't we X out of you? We have saved you. Okay. And then let's see if we can just open you right back up. Nope. Open you right back up. Oh, you don't. Oh, so you're off. I'm off as well. It is spring break over here. And, well, for me, it's spring break. Is this going to let me do anything? Yes. Okay, that's good. But I need to make you bigger. So, yeah. It kind of seems like our live stream here is a bit of a failure. Only because like the amount of work that I got done right now, I probably could have got done in 5 minutes. Um, it's not really letting me zoom in, which I need to do. So I'm not sure how well OBS is going to work for this. But this was a nice little try one. So it lets me draw, but it doesn't let me do anything else. So I guess unfortunately what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stop the stream. Maybe I was Google Hangouting. I wonder if I could. Do they still let you hook that up instead of using an OBS stream? I'll have to do a little investigation on that because that was working a lot better. But in the meantime, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for trying to watching me trying to work. I'm gonna cancel the screen. Hopefully, I really don't think this will be out on Thursday, but hopefully this one will be out on next Thursday. Especially if you're gonna have if people are gonna start having their spring breaks next week. But anyway, keep an eye out there for this. I think now I'm gonna finally have to start telling people to hit that bell notification because wow, I'm very infrequent now. But I'm going to stop the stream. So be safe. I'll see you next time.